This Leaf International expedition to Costa Rica Panama began with a conversation around a year ago when I attended a 2020 meeting at Leaf offices and first spoke to Jennifer Pickering, Leaf Director, about coordinating and collaborating on doing a trip. And this is something Leaf had been wanting to do for a while, and me as a professional in the travel industry and a travel planner, so we could collaborate together to do this. And so that conversation grew into me being able to go on a trip with some other Leaf staff and board members to Costa Rica and Panama last summer, where I got to investigate and become part of that Leaf International community that we support down here, and made those connections, and that allowed me to then plan this trip, which was the ultimate goal, to bring just the general Leaf community, anyone from the Leaf community to come and see the programs that Leaf supports.
Well, I mean, you said it's Leaf, and that's the important thing to remember, is it's Leaf, and Leaf is already a special group of people. But the type of travel and this type of experience, and the fact that it's primarily, not entirely, but primarily Leafers on the trip, give a really special, cohesive feel to the group. And above and beyond that, it has the added benefit of benefiting the programs that we're visiting. And, you know, since this is a fundraiser for Leaf, we're able to do even more with the programs that we visit because of the trips. And that really separates it from just about anything else I see out there.
Proyecto Jirondai is a group of people, and we work with communities, actually with 5 different tribes, working on preservation of culture and languages, because we think that every knowledge that is containing to those words is pretty important to us as human beings. And we work with art and technology to get them survive to the next generation. And I really appreciate help from Leaf, because it's not only a support like any other grant that you can get. But with Leaf, we feel the support not only for the teaching artists, but we feel that you are here with us all the time, making phone calls, getting emails, always exchanging information and getting to know other countries' programs, which is pretty nice for us. I mean, knowing what's going on in Africa, in Haiti, in Mexico, Guatemala is pretty valuable for our teaching artists and for our program here.
We went to the most awesome trip with Leaf International, and we were Leaf ambassadors. But I feel like that from the conception of Leaf, that I have been an ambassador, and these two have with me. We love the festival, and our circle of friends continues to grow, but never across the ocean. like this, and I love that now we have friends in another country that we can embrace when they come to Leaf, and we can share our experience with children, family, friends, and especially it's exciting to think that when they come to Leaf that we can make things for them, we can help them, we can, you know, we can be with them friend to friend, and that's what I'm excited about. That's what this trip has done for me, and it's given me a greater understanding of what Leaf International is all about, and all the wonderful things, the support, and the beauty of helping people around the world, because I think that's making the whole world a better place.
And I think what impressed me was when we went to the Bribri Nation, how they opened their arms to us. They really were excited to share their culture, their beliefs, and it was just a lot of fun, just getting to know different people. And they shared their home, their food, their family, and their children.
Making those connections,
yeah.
and seeing that they were much more similar to us than different.
Yeah,
definitely. I also think this trip enabled us to go on a mission trip, but not a religious mission trip, just to see how Leaf International is providing support to these people. And these people are very proud of their traditions, their religion, and to know that we're helping them pass that down to their younger children is wonderful. It gave me an awareness of the importance of continuing to teach my grandchildren our traditions, our traditional music, which they don't like right now, but I think they will.
And we learned also that through the music they're helping continue to expand their language and their customs, and just the love they have for one another. They're a very close-knit family, the Bribri Nation, and it was just, could not have asked for a better trip.
And
experience.
I would go again, even with all of this. I would go again tomorrow.
Well, one of the big thrills for me was a chance to do some interpreting. I really enjoyed hearing the stories firsthand in Spanish, and then being able to pass that along in a language that our group could understand. It helped me grow and learn some more words, but also to be that bridge between the two cultures was awesome. It was really fun putting on my leather bottom shoes and doing some clogging. I could talk about clogging a little bit, and I didn't get much response. But as soon as I put the shoes on and put the music on, all of a sudden people's faces lit up, and kids were laughing and looking and pointing, and that was really wonderful to be able to share that.
This expedition with Leaf International gave me a rare opportunity to meet the spiritual leaders of the Bribri and of the Ngabe. I have a great interest in spirituality, and what I came to understand after discussing with Jairo and Roger about their lives is that spirituality controls every aspect of their lives. Cebu is the name of their god, and he infuses every aspect of their architecture, their planting ceremonies, rituals that go from birthing to death, and various other spiritual phases in between. Also, we met with Alexis, with the Ngabe, and although they don't call their god Cebu, they have a very strong belief in God, and I found it fascinating to see how closely these people relate their God to their lives, and how connected they are with the earth.
Well, I had seen this Leaf cross-cultural exchange trip advertised, and it looked like an amazing opportunity to visit an area I had never been, with also a connection to Asheville. And I was a little hesitant, I have to say, on the group travel, because I travel alone quite a bit. And ended up being one of the best parts of the trip, was connecting with a diverse group of people, and with all who were all on the same page.
It's wonderful to see them in their own environment, amongst their own family, in their own community, and I think that's really precious for this trip, to experience that, because when we get them back to Leaf, it's going to be in our environment, and a high tech with the amplified sound and the speakers, and to have them just playing the drums with their family and dancing and participating in the activities was just a wonderful experience.
Working with Leaf Schools and Streets, we oftentimes get to see the kids, and we oftentimes bring the kids to the festival. So it felt really good to step out and go to where the kids come from, and that way we'll be able to share our cross-cultural experiences. When they come to North Carolina, we share our heritage and culture with them, and throughout this Costa Rica visit, we were able to really see their cultural heritage. So it was really a fulfilling trip.
For me as a Leaf staff, I felt that it made the role of a Leaf staff member just brought the circle around, being able to visit all the programs and be a part of all the different parts of Leaf. This just made it complete.
Having been to Leaf myself many times, and part of that community, I can't say I was that surprised by the people who signed up and came, but at the same time it was magical, and I was so impressed and surprised at the different personalities and who came together and really lived out the values of Leaf, and it was just such a pleasure to be a part of that. So beyond experiencing the native cultures here and their art and music, we also were able to foster a community among ourselves, along with making those international connections. And like I said, it was magical because even though we're a bit different in some areas, there was really never any arguing, and we shared a lot of fairly tight spaces in vehicles and boats, in hostels and bunks, and this was not a luxurious trip. It's not the type of trip we wanted. We wanted one that was among the people, where we shared space, and to see people come together, and when there was some situations that could be frustrating and stressful, the group really rallied around each other, and it really made it a great experience in that regard. And largely it's a group that didn't know each other before they came on this trip, so it was really impressive to see that happen, and to be part of a group of really beautiful people that came to share of themselves and not just come on a trip and expect to be catered to and to be necessarily entertained from the people we visit, the sites we see. They came to be the experience and not sort of buy the experience or claim it, but to create it for themselves. And it was really beautiful.